Welcome back, everyone, and we are already in the month of November. So many great things, and I started this month off with some new artwork with a special edition by Miss Drew Iva, who wanted to spell out this one's hers and this one's Cammie. So we're going to add that to our gallery. So excited. I'm just excited that they're excited about real estate, and I'm here to talk with you about what our local market has to offer. I'm going to let the national news and what's happening with interest rates lead into what buyers are thinking right now, and I'm going to let them focus on what the national news is saying, because what we can control right now is, I think, really targeted, and the message right now this month is for our sellers here locally. So buyers, flip-flop this information and take it for what it's worth, but sellers, this message is really for you this month. So I'm gonna hop over here. Let's get into kind of where we always start, which is the average sales price, okay? And when we look at the 5-year numbers, we are up from $178,000 to, in 2022, $224,000 with some change. So that's great. This climb is a real positive thing in a way that you can build wealth. So sellers, cash in on that. If you're thinking about it, this is a great time. Your prices are up, okay? When you look at average sales price, this has about a 3% growth plus some change from last year at this time to this year at this time. So our market saw those huge spikes in the spring and late summer, or in early summer months earlier this year, and we've kind of balanced out, but we're still up overall, okay? Now, this might be our new normal. When we were looking in years past, so like 2019 and then later, when I pulled the data, there were on average between 800 and 1,000 houses available for sale. The new normal, what I'm thinking, is between 200 and 400. So sellers, this means less competition for you. The inventory numbers are down. They continue to stay down. This is probably what our new normal is. So buyers, this means that there's less to choose from, but sellers, this means there is less competition for you to price up against, okay? When we also look at average market time, we in October had 34 days on market. Now, we know that we go under contract on average, it's 30 to 60 days before we close. And so when I look at December numbers, so 6 weeks from now, they last year were 35 days on market. That number is very, very similar. So let's go back to 2019, okay? In 2019, the average days on market for houses that closed in October was 85. That's like 3 times as much time as you are waiting if you are a seller to close on your house. So why don't you avoid that emotional roller coaster and sell in less amount of time with less competition and for a higher price, right? So circling back, because we cannot ignore the conversation around interest rates and what we think they're going to do and where our economy is going and all that. So be sure that you stay informed and check all that information out online. Speak with a local loan expert and loan officer and mortgage broker. Get the information, get educated. This is what's happening locally with our data, and apply this information whichever is best for you. But if you've got to sell, or if you choose to sell, this is a great time. This is also, depending on your situation, we can look at these numbers and tell a different story if you're a buyer or if you're a seller. So talk with me more about it. Let's have your specific questions answered in conversation. You can give me a call and take it for what it's worth. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.